Prepare yourselves for a journey into the blue and green heart of the South Pacific. A natural sanctuary where wildlife challenges limits in its purest and most exuberant form. In this video, I will guide you through a fascinating exploration, showing you the most incredible animals of this unique ecosystem. Witness the imposing presence of the reef shark, the king of the atolls, the agility of the parrotfish among the colorful corals, and the singular beauty of the green sea turtle, a true jewel of the Tahitian seas. You will marvel at the majesty of the humpback whale and the cunning of the octopus, who reign at the top of the aquatic food chain. Together, we will discover how each creature plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of this ecosystem, following instincts that were carefully sculpted by nature in one of the most remote and beautiful environments on Earth. But it was not always this way. Human interference, excessive fishing, and habitat destruction almost broke the harmony of Tahitian wildlife, pushing entire species to the brink of extinction. However, nature found a way to restore itself. Demonstrating that when we respect the divine plan, life thrives in all its splendor, even under the most adverse conditions. Join me on this wild adventure and prepare to marvel at the infinite wisdom of creation. We will explore the predators, herbivores, and birds that make Tahiti a true wildlife sanctuary. The vast lagoons and remote coastal area of Tahiti serve as a sanctuary for a rich tapestry of Polynesian wildlife. Among the most prominent of these inhabitants is the reef shark, which establishes itself as one of the archipelago's largest aquatic carnivores. Its imposing presence with individuals that can reach considerable sizes is not only a grandiose spectacle, but also a vital element for the health of the coral ecosystem. These sharks are opportunistic and adaptable, exhibiting a remarkably varied diet that changes with the tides. During the calmer months, their diet includes an abundance of reef fish, such as snappers and groupers, which are rich in energy and easy to hunt. Furthermore, the lagoons and channels of Tahiti provide a constant food source, with the sharks often indulging in octopuses and squid that they manage to capture. Occasionally, especially at dusk, they may also hunt needlefish or other smaller fish, taking advantage of the vulnerability of these prey. This versatility in the reef shark's diet demonstrates its ability to adapt to the resources available in its habitat. Ensuring its survival and consolidating its role as a true icon of Tahiti's wild nature. Venturing into the vast lagoons of Tahiti, we encounter the imposing green sea turtle, the largest species of sea turtle in the region. This majestic herbivore is easily recognizable by its oval-shaped shell that can reach impressive sizes. The turtles play a vital role in the health of the seabeds, as by grazing on algae and seagrasses, they help shape the underwater landscape and influence the growth of aquatic vegetation. More than just an imposing figure. The green sea turtle plays a vital role in the health of the marine ecosystem. As a large-sized herbivore, it feeds extensively on algae and seagrasses. This feeding habit not only sustains the animal itself, but also helps shape the lagoon landscape and influence the growth of vegetation. By grazing selectively, the turtles create clearings and promote the growth of certain plant species. Contributing to the diversity and structure of the coastal habitat. Their activity is an essential component for the natural dynamics and balance of these tropical landscapes. Alongside the majestic turtle, manta rays emerge as emblematic and inseparable symbols of northern Tahiti. These cartilaginous fish exist both in resident populations and in vast migratory groups, with the latter being essential for the health and subsistence of plankton ecosystems. Manta rays are notably adapted to the rigorous conditions of the oceanic waters. Their skin is extraordinarily smooth and cartilaginous, composed of specialized cells that provide superior hydrodynamics, protecting them from water resistance and deep currents. Furthermore, their broad wing-like pectoral fins are an ingenious adaptation that acts as natural underwater wings. This characteristic allows the manta rays to distribute their weight more effectively, preventing them from sinking deep into strong currents. The fins also possess flexible edges that provide traction on wet surfaces and are used to filter water in search of plankton, their main source of food in the ocean. This combination of physiological and behavioral characteristics makes manta rays one of the most resilient and representative species of wildlife in the Tahitian Pacific. In the wildest and most remote corners of Tahitian waters, wildlife reveals the presence of cunning and incredibly resilient predators. The octopus is one of the most remarkable inhabitants of Tahiti's vast and wild lagoons. Recognized not only for its discreet presence, but also for its complex intelligence. These mollusks live in burrows and reefs, solitary groups that operate under a well-defined camouflage, with specific roles for each individual. This organized structure is fundamental for cooperation in hunting and protection. Within the ecosystem, the octopus plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecological balance. As an ambush predator, its primary function is to regulate the populations of crustaceans, such as crabs and lobsters, by preying on the weaker or slower individuals. Octopuses help control the size of these species, preventing them from proliferating excessively and overwhelming the lagoon's algae resources. This regulation is vital to prevent habitat destruction, which could lead to reef degradation and a decline in biodiversity. In this way, the octopus's action directly contributes to the general health and sustainability of the marine ecosystem. Its presence is a clear indication of a balanced and functional natural environment where predator-prey interactions maintain the biological dynamics and promote reef resilience. Without the predatory pressure of the octopus, the Tahitian landscape would be drastically different, with negative impacts on the flora and other animal species. In the depths of Tahiti's vast lagoons, wildlife offers notable examples of how species cleverly adapt to survive the tropical heat. The clownfish is one of the most prominent examples of this natural resilience and intelligence. One of the most fascinating adaptations of the clownfish is its symbiotic relationship with the sea anemone. Day to day, Its vibrant orange color blends perfectly with the poisonous tentacles of the sea anemone. However, with the arrival of predators and danger, its protective behavior undergoes an impressive transformation, turning its host into a safe refuge. This color blending is not just a biological curiosity, it is a crucial defense strategy. By blending invisibly with the underwater landscape, the clownfish manages to escape predators like snappers, groupers, and other carnivorous fish, significantly increasing its chances of survival. In an environment where refuge can be scarce and dangers are constant. This ability to disappear into the anemone is a testament to the species' perfect evolution in response to the demands of its icy habitat. Note on translation: the final sentence refers to the habitat as gelido, icy freezing. Given the context of a tropical heat environment like Tahiti, this is likely a misstatement in the original Spanish text. I have translated the word literally as requested, but please be aware of this contextual inconsistency. The coconut crab is another fascinating inhabitant of Tahiti's coastal forests, demonstrating remarkable intelligence in preparing for the night. Unlike many of its relatives who choose to hibernate deeply during the colder months, the coconut crab remains active throughout the year. Its survival during this rigorous period depends entirely on its ability to collect and store food with precision and method. During the fall, these crustaceans engage in intense foraging activity, gathering coconuts, fruits, and seeds. They are not content with just finding food. They hide it in various holes scattered throughout the forest. This strategic pantry is crucial. Instead of relying on a single storage location, the coconut crab diversifies its hiding spots, which minimizes the risk of losing its entire supply to other animals or adverse weather conditions. This meticulous practice ensures a vital food supply during the long and rigorous dry months when food sources in the wild are extremely scarce. The coconut crab's capacity for planning and spatial memory is a testament to its remarkable adaptation to thrive in a challenging environment. The rivers and lagoons that snake through Tahiti's landscapes are home to a variety of aquatic creatures with impressive abilities. Among them, the hermit crab stands out for its remarkable agility and soft body, which make it an incredibly graceful walker and an excellent collector. The crabs move fluidly on both sand and in the water, allowing them to explore diverse habitats in search of food. Their diet is varied and includes algae, detritus, and small invertebrates, which they capture skillfully. One of the most crucial adaptations for their survival on the warm beaches of Tahiti is their protective shell. This calcareous layer acts as an essential thermal insulator, retaining a layer of air close to the body that shields them from the extreme heat. This vital feature allows the crabs to thrive in high-temperature terrestrial environments, demonstrating their resilience and perfect adaptation to their ecological niche. On the other hand, the parrotfish deserves the title of reef engineer in the reefs and lagoons of Tahiti. These fish are notably known for their innate ability to gnaw on dead corals and The skies and forests of Tahiti are a spectacle in themselves, harboring a vast array of bird species, many of them migratory, which come to reproduce during the short but productive tropical summer. The skies over Tahiti's islands and landscapes are often adorned by the presence of magnificent birds, each with its distinct characteristics and behaviors. The frigatebird is one such impressive creature. With its keen eyesight and long wings, it soars over the reefs and beaches of Tahiti in a constant search for food. When it locates prey, it dives with surprising precision, snatching fish with its sharp talons. The frigatebird is an indicator of the health of the aquatic ecosystems and a spectacle worth observing in its natural habitat. The albatross is another notable presence in the Tahitian skies, especially during migrations. These birds are known for their large and organized flight formations, which are not only impressive for their synchronicity, but are also efficient for saving energy on long journeys. The sound of their squawks resonating through the air is a reminder of the natural rhythm of wildlife. Finally, the Tahiti dove holds a special place in the hearts of Tahitians, being an unofficial national bird of the region. Recognized for its colorful plumage and the purity of its song, the Tahiti dove is a symbol of beauty and tranquility. Its melancholic and distinctive call resonates through the valleys and mountains, adding a unique soundtrack to the tropical landscapes. The presence of this majestic bird is a testament to the untouched nature and rich terrestrial biodiversity of Tahiti. The dense jungles of Tahiti harbor a number of fascinating birds, each with unique behaviors and characteristics that make them an integral part of the ecosystem. The short-eared owl, Asioflammeus, is a nocturnal predator of remarkable discretion. With its plumage that blends perfectly with the forest environment and its nearly inaudible flight, this owl is a silent and effective hunter. It patrols the forests in search of small mammals and birds, using its excellent hearing to locate prey even in complete darkness. Its presence is an indicator of the health and integrity of the tropical forests. Another impressive bird of the Tahitian jungles is the sunbird, a small, robust member of the hummingbird family. Sunbird males are particularly known for their elaborate mating displays, which occur in open areas of the jungle, called leks. In these rituals, they display their feathers, perform resonant calls, and engage in impressive duels to attract females, becoming a vibrant spectacle of the Tahitian summer. In the vast swamps and wetlands of Tahiti, the teen stands out. This elegant bird with long legs and a slender neck is famous for its complex mating dances, which involve leaps, bows, and wing flapping. In addition to the dances, its resonant and distinctive vocalizations echo throughout the swamp landscape, especially at dawn and dusk. The Teahupo are migratory birds, and their arrival in summer is a welcome sign of the breeding season. And so we come to the end of our journey through the wildlife of Tahiti. We saw the imposing presence of the reef shark, the agility of the parrotfish, and and the singular beauty of the green sea turtle. And we observe the grandeur of the manta ray. We witness the resilience of the octopus, the adaptability of the coconut crab, and the cunning of the clownfish. And of course, we followed the majestic flight of the frigatebird, the persistence of the albatross, and the elegant presence of the Tahiti dove, the camouflage of the hermit crab, the jungle life of the short-eared owl, the engineering of the tige, the abundance of the sea perch or marine perch, the discretion of the sunbird, and the beauty of the gecko lizard, and the rhinoceros beetles. Each of these animals, with their unique adaptations and behaviors, reminds us of life's incredible capacity to thrive even in the most challenging environments. They are the living proof of the infinite wisdom of creation and the beauty of an ecosystem that, despite the pressures, remains surprisingly intact in many areas. But the beauty of Tahiti is fragile. Climate change, pollution, and human interference pose real threats to these species. Protecting Tahiti's wildlife is a duty for all of us, so that these magnificent creatures continue to enchant future generations. If you were moved by this journey, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video so more people can marvel at the wildlife of Tahiti. Which animal surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments. Until the next adventure.